What's up, guys? Welcome back. I'm here to give a little feedback on the Leica D'Lux 7 A Bathing Ape and Stash Edition. I love it. For my unboxing, I opened up the box and everything just felt cool, a little higher end, obviously. It's got a red dot. But this is from my hands-on. I'll just go over a couple of the features really quick and then go into what I like about it. So it's not the most sophisticated point and shoot or carry around camera there is. It's only 17 megapixels. It's got a nice zoom lens, 24 to 75, which works for everything I do. On the back, it's got this nice 3-inch screen. It's fixed, it doesn't flip over like the Canons I have. And it does 11 frames per second continuous shooting. If I were to be shooting some skating or something, that'd be great. And it also does video. It does 4K at 30 frames per second, which is super awesome, considering that's like the standard now. But aside from that, it feels good in my hand. Like, it feels good. It doesn't have the front grip like the Panasonic version does. Of this camera, the LX100 I believe. It just has this little thumb grip, which is more than enough to feel good in my hand. It's got a pretty decent weight. I don't know exactly what it is, like 300 something grams. I don't know what that equates to in pounds, but that's what's on the spec sheets online. Not too worried about that either, because it's a camera. It should feel good in my hands. What I am really excited about though is the viewfinder. It's got a Pretty Rad Viewfinder. There's no flash on the camera. It came with an external flash, but it does have a hot shoe, which I think is pretty cool. Given that it's a point and shoot, that's pretty awesome. The other thing I really like about this, and that I'm liking more and more as I use it more, is the Photos app, the Leica Photos app. It's more, I'll call it more consistent than the Canon app that I use for like my G7X that I'm shooting this on. It gets them over, it gets the pictures in full quality, and it just makes it like really nice and handy. I didn't realize how awesome I would think that app was. Aside from the app, one of the really cool things that I like about this camera in particular is that you can do manual everything. It's got a little switch here so you can put it in manual focus mode. You can change your aperture right here. With the ring, goes from 1.7 to 16, typical. You've got your shutter speed here, if it'll focus on it. Shutter speed, and it's got your exposure control here, so you can go +3 or -3 on your exposure. And here's your little button for video, a little 4K button, if you can see it. Super easy layout. There's a ton of stuff in the menu. I haven't messed with everything, but one of my favorite things so far about this camera has been the monochrome setting, that you can just shoot black and white. I love shooting in black and white, and that's a huge thing for me that it does it well. A lot better than some of the other cameras I have without film, and I've really been enjoying it. I've been shooting everything so far in 4:3, because you can change your aspect or your ratio here. It gives you the option 3:2, 16:9, 1:1, and 4:3. It's pretty good looking. Just, I mean, who doesn't like the Bape camo and a red dot? But it's really user friendly. So turning it on, lens extends. You can use the little knob up here by the shutter, or just use the ring and it will do the same thing. Turning it off, and it closes itself up. Super cool, really good compact. I'm gonna go ahead and drop a few sample photos that I've taken. I'm really impressed with the quality of photos for being 17 megapixels. I'm enjoying it. So, win for me. Not to mention, the Bape and Stash Edition is limited to 1,850 pieces. So I've got one of just a few, and I'm going to continue to use it. It won't be parked. I shoot with my cameras, I'll carry it around, which brings me to the one flaw I found with this, and I found it because I was wearing Levi's, is the LCD is very fragile. It got a couple scratches, a couple light scratches, nothing too bad, just from rubbing my jeans when I was carrying it while I was walking. So really, if you were going to get one, I would really recommend getting a screen protector. I've got to order one still, and you know, just make sure if you're shooting with it, you probably don't mind as much, but just make sure you're careful with everything. That's my 2 cents. I enjoy it. Whether you will or not is actually up to you. And if you want to know more, feel free to ask. Like I said, here's a couple sample images. Enjoy these for a minute. And thanks for watching. I really do appreciate the support, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to spend time with me. And I look forward to making more videos, camera related videos. Thanks a lot.